cooking eggs today. Too small. Perfect. Alright, so we're gonna need a small batch of eggs. Then what you want to do is you want to crack, and then you want to pour out the insides into the cup. I have a little paper towel here because I don't want any egg getting on the stove. So you want to do is you want to grab some pepper and some salt. Don't want to grab any of that roasted honey nut skippy creamy peanut butter spread. We don't have time for that. So you want to get 10 grinds from the salt grinder, 10 grinds from the pepper grinder, and then you want to mix them. You gotta start by popping those yolks, because unpopped yolks become a bit of a problem when they're trying to be whisked and mixed. And then you can just put on the high setting and voila. So what you really want to do here is you want to mix these eggs until either the eggs are really fluffy or the battery on the mixer dies. That's when you know the eggs are really good and fluffy. Alright, so after you finish mixing, you want to get the whisk into the sink, like so. Then what you want to do is you want to heat up your stove. I was using the wrong stove top. I was using this one here. So that one, that's a bit of a dumb decision. So I fixed it up, and we're going to have to heat it up a little bit to like here, so it's ready for the eggs. And in about a few minutes, the butter should start to melt and we can spread it around the pan. Alright, so once you have a nice coating of butter on the bottom of the pan, you want to grab your cheese, well not some cheese, the egg, and just pour it all in. But leave some later, because we've got another ingredient to add to this mixture. And that ingredient is cheese. Alright, so after you got your cheese, you want to put it in the pan. And then you want to take your extra egg that you got, and you just want to cover up that cheese. Cover it up real good. Real good. I want to get a nice coating on that cheese. Oh god, it's steaming. We should be good. Now comes the fun part. The waiting process. Mario. My god. It's beautiful. Oh my god. It's expanding. Alright, so now that the egg is in this position, you want to go ahead and flip it, just like that. And while that's cooking, you can go ahead and screw around with your excess wax from the baby bells. Alright, so when the eggs are starting to fluff up like cake or pancake, now it's time to finish it off by getting it onto a plate. And with that done, you can take the excess egg in here and get it onto the pan for an extra mini batch of egg, just like that. Now you want to get your empty mixing bowl into the sink, so it'll be ready for cleaning. So the miniature batch of eggs won't take long to cook, so in just a few minutes or a few seconds, you'll be ready to flip them with your spatula. And in about a few seconds, you'll be ready to put them onto the plate. And there you have it, your own small batch of eggs.